Hello, Rancho Cordova residents and businesses. I'm Mayor David Sander. In addition to being your mayor, I am also a virologist, which is a scientist who specializes in the study of viruses. COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus, has prompted many questions throughout our community. I answered some questions in a video we released on March 17th, and since that time, and due to the fluidity of the situation, there have been countywide updates and new questions to answer. On March 17th, Sacramento County issued a health directive for all of us in Rancho Cordova and the county at large to follow. There were two key points. First, stay at home, whether you're in the less vulnerable population or the vulnerable population. Second, aside from workplaces directed to close, workplaces need to make the call on who can or cannot telecommute. But why? Our efforts at social distancing and keeping people at home to the greatest extent possible is not meant to protect everyone from getting the coronavirus. It is meant to protect as many of our most vulnerable from getting the coronavirus as possible. Many people in our community are senior citizens, or they have lung conditions or other immunosuppressive, perhaps health conditions that make them particularly vulnerable to this virus. The virus that for most of us is something like a common cold, for these individuals can be life-threatening. And if we do nothing to suppress the spread of this virus, those vulnerable individuals, when they get this disease, could be so ill as to require hospitalization, and that number of hospitalizations could be greater than our hospitals are able to provide. In other words, there aren't enough beds for the potential number of patients. So what we're doing through social distancing is trying to decrease and slow down the spread of the virus so that our healthcare system is not overwhelmed by a giant wave of our most vulnerable population getting this disease and then fighting for their lives with it. A health directive can be seen as a very strong recommendation, which is what Sacramento County Public Health issued on March 17th. A health officer order has the force of law behind it. The Sacramento County Public Health Department is working at full capacity to test for COVID-19. This evening, the Rancho Cordova City Council passed an emergency declaration to declare a state of emergency in the city of Rancho Cordova. Declaring a state of emergency makes us eligible for federal funds. Stay home as much as possible. Limit yourself to only essential errands like the grocery store, getting gas, or going to the pharmacy. Wash your hands. If you're sick, stay home. If someone in your household is sick, stay home. The situation continues to be fluid, but we are monitoring it very closely and will continue to send out periodic updates. Stay tuned to the City of Rancho Cordova's website for city-specific updates. Let's work together as Rancho Cordovans to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Thank you very much for your efforts, and let's be safe out there.